Good evening, everyone. So I'm here just for a few minutes because we are starting with a new batch today, and the existing batch are going to get merged. So some of you started with the batch one, but started late. For you, anyways, pediatrics was scheduled, and this is also the starting point for batch two. So for all those of you who are new, I just wanted to discuss certain things. And for those who have been following, for them also, I want to reinforce certain things. Now, the idea of the mission plan is that we want to hit on the different aspects which are becoming very important in the exam, right? We have to ensure that the concepts are getting built. Why? If you look at the November INI-CET paper, or if you look at the NEET PG paper, the questions are becoming deeper, right? Just doing PYQs or just remembering PYQs is no longer going to help you. In fact, it has created another problem because they are asking questions from PYTs. So you are very well aware of the topics that are being asked. But because you do not have deeper knowledge in some cases, despite being able to identify the topic, you are not getting the questions correct. तो ये एक एग्जामिनेशन हॉल से बाहर निकलते टाइम you are coming out with the confidence that I knew the paper, but then the results are not coming accordingly. So we have to go deeper, and that is why mission classes are pretty important nowadays. If you are an intern who does not have enough time, or if you are a post intern who is having a very hectic duty, what will you do? Rather than doing mission classes, you can go with the rapid revision videos of Cerebellum. Either you can do that, or you can watch these classes as a record in the recorded format the next day. But either way, either with the live classes, which is preferred, recording of the live classes, or even the quick revision videos are okay. So either with the mission classes live, or the recorded, or the quick revision videos. But what you have to do is you have to follow the schedule as it is, because one of the most important component is the END part, right? So even if you're following quick revision videos on your own, do the ENDs. Second part, are you guys aware of lap 1, lap 2, lap 3? See, lap 1 is the first phase, which is like 100 days long, in which we try to cover everything in details. Lap 2 is usually around 50 to 60 days. In lap 2, we do 2 revisions. Lap 2 में क्या होगा? In the evening, we will take revision classes. In the morning, you have to revise on your own. In the evening, you revise with the teacher. Like Anand sir may take 1 or 2 day class in lap 2. So in the morning, say you get up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, जब भी उठते हो, 10 to 5, you have to revise on your own. And then 5 to 10, you will revise with Anand sir. So you complete 2 revisions in lap 2. And then we have lap 3, which we call as marathon, in which there would be a final revision. So you want to ensure that you go into the INI-CET exam and the NEET PG exam, probably in May or June, with at least 3 revisions. So that is the whole idea. Why this plan? I'll be taking the questions. Give me some time. Why this plan works well? See, whatever you studied from Anand sir today, it is going to be synced with mission 3.0 lab 2, which will be synced with lab 3. So there's a continuity of content over the 3 labs. So you are reading the same thing again and again, and that is going into your long-term memory. What are ENDs? Test and discussion को हम exam and discussion कहते हैं. Why ENDs are important? I must have taken 20 interviews of students who were under 750 ranked in this INI-CET. If you listen to my interview, every single one of them is saying the same thing, that ENDs were the game changer. Why? Because reading and notes and listening to lecture is one thing. In the END, you learn how to apply that knowledge to solve the question. The good thing about the toppers is, I was interviewing this student who got, I think, rank 20 or something. He told me I did not know 35 questions in the exam, but still I was able to answer many of them because I was able to rule out, right? That ruling out, that approach to the question is what you learn in the ENDs. Third thing, I've been following the results very closely. The topper got around 160 questions correct इस बार, ठीक है? 80% पे टॉप मार दिया है. 75% पे you are getting into top 10. Now there's a fact, we are usually ambivalent about talking about our strike rates, क्योंकि strike rate लगता है कि यार क्या शो ऑफ कर रहे हो. बट मिशन प्रोग्राम का INI-CET में 86% स्ट्राइक रेट है. यू गेट 86% ऑफ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम दोज 400 आवर्स ऑफ कंटेंट. नीट पीजी में 90% स्ट्राइक रेट है. मैं 100% ही क्लेम नहीं कर रहा हूं, क्योंकि 100% किसी का स्ट्राइक रेट नहीं होता. टू क्लेम 100% पीपल ऐड मेन वीडियो यहाँ वहां, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट. आई एम टॉकिंग ओनली अबाउट मिशन प्लान, राइट? So those 400 or 450 hours of content is enough to get you into top 10. So you can completely believe in that plan. Even if you do nothing else, just mission and revise it multiple times, 3 times, you're going to get into top 10. But that's not going to be easy because 450 hours ko bhi you have to revise again and again. But if you can do it, you are in top 10. What are midday modules? What are late night PYQ sessions? And why have we created them? There is no rocket science. Every I give you PYQs. Why have we created late night PYQ? We are working on basic psychology. मूवी नहीं है थ्री इडियट्स, उसमें वो चतुर कहता है ना कि पैसे सबके पास होते हैं, खर्चता कोई भी नहीं है. वही है. पीवाईक्यू सबके पास होते हैं, करता कोई भी नहीं है ना. तुम लोग बैठे रहते हो कि पीवाईक्यू लास्ट में करेंगे सब कुछ करने के बाद. दैट लास्ट नेवर कम्स. So we thought about it, how to break that. And the idea was, let us give PYQs into small chunks, 40, 50 questions. Let us make it a test. And students, this is very important. I keep on talking about late night PYQs and midday module in Telegram group, right? मैं कई बार अलार्म लाके तुम लोगों को मैसेज करता हूँ that I have to tell you guys why, because I know that if by pushing you for 10 days I can get you into the habit of late night PYQs, then it becomes a self-sustaining habit. You must have read about theories ki 21 days kar lo, 15 days kar lo. It is very true. There have been so many toppers who have told me that, sir, I started doing late night PYQs, and later on when I would not do it, I would feel as if something is amiss. I want to create that feeling in you guys, that you start doing late night PYQs and then before going to bed, you have that feeling that karna hi karna hai. For those of you who go to bed early, you can get up in the morning and do that as first thing in the morning. What are midday modules? Okay, these late night PYQ will have PYQs from NEET PG, from INI-CET, some important from FMG also. So when you do these late night PYQ, you cover everything. Now we have added the NEET PG 25 questions also into this late night PYQ. Soon we will add INI-CET November questions also. So you complete it. Later on, if you plan to do PYQ subject wise, तुम्हारा सब कुछ पहले से हो रखा होगा. How to review late night PYQ? Say you are given 50 questions, it will take you 20-25 minutes to do it. Now we should not give more than 20 minutes to review it. We'll do it fast. You don't have to review the entire thing. If you got a question correct, just look at the educational objective. Even if you got it incorrect, but you made a silly mistake, just look at the educational objective. Where you were actually confused about the options, there you read the 4-option explanation. So we have to ensure that we are not giving it too much time. Otherwise, hoga kya, chhod doge karna. You stop doing it. We have to do it in such a way that it becomes a habit. That is the most important thing. We have to create a habit. And see, I am going to shamelessly message the same thing again and again. I am going to shamelessly send the message. Whether I get 50 hearts or 5 hearts does not matter. मुझे अपना काम करना है. And I have also told the social media team to create cringe messages. We will give you cringe notifications. Whether you make fun of us, whatever you do, I don't give a damn. I have to do my job. Our team has to do our job. What is midday module? You guys want to do custom modules? You guys want to do custom module, but then you have to think which tags should I use? All of that you can do. I believe the easier way is, we went to all the teachers, I went to Anand sir, I went to everybody. We requested that, sir, tell us what are the important questions from your Q bank that students must know. Everybody gave us 100 question, 150 question. That became our midday module. Tomorrow in the afternoon, you will see 50 questions or 30 questions, jitne bhi hain, 25 to 50 questions as a test. These are questions from our Q bank, which have been chosen by Anand sir. Anand sir has seen the entire Q bank and he said that these are the questions that I want every student to do. That becomes our midday module, which is basically the custom module made by the teacher. I was very happy to see that today more than 600 students have done midday module. We have to take it beyond 1000 guys. I was interviewing, I think rank 20 tha, kaun tha? Yeah, nahi, rank 51 thi, a girl. And you know, when I started interview, her line was, sir, midday module and late night PYQ changed my preparation. I was always good in studies, मुझे आता था, but मेरी rank 5000 7000 थी. I started doing this, I went to 500. And I believe her because 70 questions per day खुद से करना is difficult, but 70 questions or 75 questions per day test करना is easier. So guys, please do it. Midday module is not PYQ. Midday module is custom module. Just before the exam, we make it midday PYQ, but abhi it would be from QBank. So what should an average day look like for you? I want you to develop a good FOMO. What is good FOMO? At 8 o'clock, if you have a thought that let me watch Netflix, I want you to have the thought that Baki log would be reading from Anand sir. Their course is getting complete. I cannot miss it. This is the beauty of the live class. It forces you to complete the subject along with the teacher. Also, we have given 4 days to Anand sir. We have told him, sir, that you have gotten 20 hours. In this 20 hours, you have to complete the entire content, whatever can be asked in the exam. So the onus is on the teacher. There has been a classical problem ना कि concise पढ़ना है तो कम रह गया, बहुत ज्यादा पढ़ लिया तो रिवाइज नहीं हुआ. Now the onus is on the teacher. He has to complete 90% of the syllabus, but given 20 hours. So evening you do the mission class / you do the rapid revision videos from the app. If you are an intern, you don't have time. Late night, before going to bed, you do the late night PYQ. Now, the good thing about late night PYQ is immediately after you are done with the test, you will see the answers. You may not get the rank, but you will see the answers. Rank you will see once the results are out, the window is over. Why have we done that? Because we know that the chances of a student reviewing a test are highest immediately after doing the test. Otherwise, procrastination creeps in. So you take the test, you complete it. If the window gets over, still you can take the test and you can review it. Remember, do not give more than 20 minutes to review, otherwise habit नहीं बन पाएगी. लेट नाइट के बाद आपको सो जाना है, ठीक है, एंड देन अर्ली मॉर्निंग आपको उठना है. एंड इफ यू आर अ पर्सन हु गोज टू बेड अर्ली, यू हैव टू डू द लेट नाइट PYQs इन द मॉर्निंग. उठते ही पहला काम ये करना है. After that, in the morning time from say 10 o'clock to 5 p.m., you have to revise whatever you have done in the last class, and you have to do the midday module in the afternoon. And then comes the evening and the cycle continues. So if your first revision is happening simultaneously, what sir is teaching today, in the daytime you revise it. On the day of ENDs, again, you'll have the entire day. You have to revise the same thing. So your second revision happens on the day of ENDs. Do the ENDs, your answering skill becomes better. And now the GT enigma. The good thing about Cerebellum GTs is, again, guys, all the faculties have done a lot of hard work. I mean, we are very indebted to them. Students were not able to review the GTs because it takes, entire day. Nobody wants to do that. Teachers have created crisp video explanations focusing on the crux of the question. Yes, question में exactly था क्या? Those are just 60 seconds long. With the help of it, you can review the entire GT in 2.5 hours. So what used to take 2 days takes 2.5 hours. Again, all the toppers that I interviewed, everybody said that I used Cerebellum GTs, and the best part was video explanation. Again, it's not only video explanation, it's the thought that we have to cover it in 60 to 90 seconds. That makes it useful. That is a clear feature that solves a genuine problem of the student, that after grand test पढ़ने का मन नहीं करता. किसी का नहीं करता, मेरा भी नहीं करता था, right? I mean, why are we doing all these things? Because कभी सास भी कभी बहू थी. We have gone through that stage ना. We know कि क्या frustrations होती हैं preparation की. We are trying to solve those problems one by one. So GT you can review with 2.5 or 3 hours of notes. Difference between interns and post-interns is this much, that if you have time, you do mission classes. If you do not have time, you do rapid revision videos. 5 minutes. Tirth Patel sir, from today, batch 1 schedule is same as batch 2. Yes, beta, it's the same now. Mohit Hirala sir, how to integrate mission classes with BTR? Yes. So there are two ways of doing it. One is जो आपका day का time है. So what I feel is that, say you did pediatrics by Dr. Anand. Now after that, whatever BTR 2.0 has 2-3 hours of video, you can do it once the pediatrics is over. 99% of course you would already be aware of. It would not take you much time. Either you can watch the video or just look at the notes. There are many students who say that I do not want to do the concise wala. I am more comfortable doing the mission classes. In that case, there is nothing that you're missing out. Do the mission class. Lab 2 में anyways revision होगी. If you want, you can do the BTR 2.0 in Lab 2 अगर आपका मन करे. But अगर आपका मन नहीं है तो this is in itself completing everything. ऐसा कुछ नहीं छोड़ देंगे हम लोग जो कि आपका मिस हो जाएगा. Right? I understand आप concise के लिए करना चाहते हैं BTR, and it's a great product, of course. Even I think so. But if you're doing it, this is also going to cover it. We will be doing the revision in the concise way in the Lab 2 and Lab 3 anyways. Which notes to follow? Personally, I believe that quick revision notes are the best, and you can also do mission workbooks. Keep the sticky notes handy. Add in those sticky notes. Those quick revision notes would become your final go-to resource. Later on, when we start revising, we will do underlinings. We are also working on something that will help with the concise content even better by the time we reach Lab 2. अभी नहीं बोलूंगा, but we are working on something to solve that problem further. But if you look at the quick revision notes, they are in itself quite concise. So the problem of concise वाला problem आपका solve हो जाएगा. Lab 2 देखो classically start होता है 2.5 months before the exam. If we presume that the exams are going to happen in say June, we are looking at somewhere around March, April. March, April में Lab 2 and May में Lab 3. If the exams are in June. एंड बिकॉज हमारी जो एमसीसी है वो काउंसलिंग कराना चाहती नहीं है, कभी कुछ करते हैं कभी कुछ करते हैं, तो आई थिंक जून से पहले तो होने नहीं वाला है। वैसे एमसीसी ने अपना नाम एकदम सोच के रखा है कि समझ जाओ, ठीक है। सो somebody is asking how many revisions before INI? See, we will be completing this lab by March. In fact, by Feb end or 1st or 2nd of March, we would still be left with March and April. So lab 2 may we would be revising for INI also, and then we will have lab 3 for INI separately. Marathon INI separately hoga. So you get 3 revisions. Some Yesterday I was interviewing a student, I think 150 kuch rank thi. He told me the only source that he used was mission classes plus PDF of mission classes. Dr. Anand must have sent you a PDF na. He used only those. उसी से पढ़ा, उसी से रिवाइज किया. So if somebody wants to use PDF only, please do that. Again, remember, different people study by different ways. If you are okay with PDF, print कराने में दिक्कत नहीं है, or if you want to annotate on your iPad, perfect. There's no problem. चलो, अब भाई ऐसा है कि मैं हूं साइकेट्रिस्ट, ठीक है। सो इन साइकेट्री वी डू सीबीटी, कॉग्निटिव बिहेवियरल थेरेपी. In cognitive behavioral therapy, there's a beautiful concept of coping cards. When a person is in difficulty, he or she uses coping cards. That's what we teach them. Whatever psychiatry I understand, whatever psychology I've learned, I keep applying on the students. So coping card को change करके हमने बना दिया promise card, right? And things like this may appear cringe to few, but they help maximum people a lot. So this is our promise card, and this is what I want from you. I will be reading all these points, and you read alongside with me at your homes in your library. It might appear childish to you initially, but these things have a lot of impact in the way we function. Also, when it comes to entrance examination, we are so anxious that we want to behave like child. We want that somebody tells us what is to be done. मैं कर लूंगा, right? So I'll be reading them one by one. Also, I want that you take a printout of it. I have put it in the Telegram group. You take a printout of it, you keep it with you in your pocket, on the table where you are studying, or make it your screenshot. So I'll be reading this and you read alongside. So first, in the coming months, I will work harder than I ever have. Push beyond every limit. I may not be able to control the results, but I will make sure this journey becomes something I proudly remember for the rest of my life. In simple words, you are going to work so hard that you surprise even yourself later on, irrespective of the result. When you look back upon this time, you are proud of your efforts. Second, I fully understand that entrance exam preparation comes with ups and downs. I am prepared for both good days and bad days. I promise I will not let a bad test, a bad GT, or a bad day affect my preparation. I will focus on the next task and keep moving forward with small, steady steps. Extremely important, not a single person in the world has got it all sorted out. There would be bad days, and this card will help you in bouncing back on the bad days, because bad days will come. You will lose motivation. You will get bad results. ये सब सबके साथ होता है. Let's be prepared for it and let's accept it. Sometimes anxiety may convince me that I am forgetting everything, falling behind, or that the exam is impossible to crack. When that happens, I will remind myself that it's the anxiety talking, it's not the reality. And instead of overanalyzing, I will bring my focus back to the subject in front of me. In cognitive behavioral therapy, we tell patients a line. Just because something is coming in your mind, just because a thought comes in your mind, does not mean it's true. Your mind plays all kind of games. Your mind keeps on throwing stupid thoughts which are not even true, but keeps on making you anxious. We will not trust our mind completely. If a thought comes in our mind, we will analyze it and then we'll take an action. I will not procrastinate. I will follow the mission schedule. I'll do my live mission classes or rapid revision videos. Will complete the ENDs, midday modules, and late night PYQs with full discipline. Consistent MCQ practice will help me win. While we promise ourselves this, we also understand that in case something happens, in case one of our subject gets disturbed, we will resume the schedule from the next subject. When we treat people who have alcohol dependence or who are dependent on heroin, we tell them that, say you have been clean for 6 months and then one day you drink alcohol. That's what is called as a lapse. It does not mean that you have gone into alcohol dependence again. You made a mistake, we will fix that mistake. Don't start feeling guilty कि मैंने गलती कर दी, I'm a bad person and अब तो फिर से पीना शुरू कर दो. No. You made a mistake, it's called a lapse. It's not a relapse, it's a lapse. And we'll fix it, we'll go back to being sober. Similarly, you missed a subject, something happened, you did not feel like studying, something happened, it's okay. You made a small mistake, you will get back to the studies from the next subject. And finally, guys, my favorite line, no matter what happens, no matter how many obstacles I face, I promise to take my preparation to the last day. दुनिया जहान में कुछ भी हो जाए, तुम पढ़ना नहीं छोड़ोगे. कम पढ़ोगे, ज्यादा पढ़ोगे, अच्छा पढ़ोगे, खराब पढ़ोगे, बट पढ़ते रहोगे. You will take it to the last day. No matter what life throws onto you, you will have a stupid faith. And see, the good thing about stupid faith is you don't have to have a reason. When you tell yourself, I will crack the exam, no matter what, and your mind tells you that it's impossible, you're getting bad scores, you tell yourself that is what the stupid faith is. Stupid faith is stupid at the face of it. I'll have stupid faith, सब हो जाएगा, हो ही जाएगा. कैसे हो जाएगा मुझे नहीं पता, कैसे करूंगा मुझे वो भी नहीं पता, बट हो जाएगा. Have stupid faith, things fall in place when you have faith in yourself. All right, so you have to print it out, put a sign, put your signature. And last slide is this. It's extremely important. Again, I have sent this in the Telegram group as well. Take a printout. You have to commit to this. You have to commit to this. Write your name, put a rank for INI-CET and NEET PG, and you can send it to me. On Telegram, you can send it to me, or you can take a printout, keep in front of you, but you have to do it. तुम्हें लग रहा है क्रिंज है, कोई बात नहीं, क्रिंज ही सही, करना है. See, these things make a difference. They make you accountable. If you are not ready to sign this, why you are not ready? Because you don't want to commit to yourself. Why are you not ready to commit to yourself? You are anxious. What if I fail? Let us not be afraid of failures. Let us try for it. हमने बोला ना, we will do everything possible. Result तो भगवान के हाथ में, but we will do whatever is possible. Print that piece of paper, write your rank, send it to me, send it to your parents, keep in front of you, whatever you want to do it. Let us be your accountability partner. You know, the best moment comes when the results get announced and I get messages from students. And you know, when I open the Telegram, when I scroll up, there are these cards that, sir, I will get under 100, I promise. And they have sent me that message 9 months back, 10 months back, 12 months back. And then they write, sir, I got rank 70, I got rank 150, I got rank 200. Now that's the most beautiful moment. We planned for something 10 months back, 9 months back, finally we were able to achieve it. It's a matter of immense satisfaction for me also, and of course for the student also. Let's do it. Let's do it. किस बात का डर है, किस बात की शर्म है, किससे शर्म है? वो बोलते हैं ना, कौन सी दुनिया और कौन चार लोग, किसके नाम पे शर्म आ रहे हो? सो जब तुम्हारे मुश्किल टाइम पे कोई नहीं आएगा, तो फिर उन लोगों की बात सोचनी नहीं है. Let us do it. Let us do it. Let us be accountable to ourselves. Let us be accountable to the teachers. Let us be accountable to the platform. फाइनली सब कुछ हो जाता है. लिखा है ना जी, एल्केमिस्ट ने लिखा है, इसका अच्छा वर्जन हिंदी में है, वो ओम शांति ओम में, कि जिंदगी में फाइनली सब कुछ ठीक हो जाता है. और वो क्या, इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की है कि हर जर्रे ने मुझे तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश की है. मेहनत करना शुरू करो एंड देन सी हाउ मैजिक हैपेंस. All right, guys. So this is from my side. All right, guys. Bye. All the best. Do well. Bye bye.